Martinez, and I'm the program director and organizer of the Utah Navajo COVID Relief Program. We work under the Utah Navajo Health System. The main purpose of our relief program is to deliver goods and home supplies, home food. So we try our best to help those that are either quarantined or self-isolating themselves. The virus has devastated the Navajo Nation due to factors like lack of health infrastructure, lack of health resources, lack of running water to people's homes, and lack of electricity. And there's a lot of tourism, there's a lot of people, you know, it's a hub because people got to go through our reservation and get to these major areas. Our positive cases are rising right now. And you know, the Utah portion of the Navajo Nation is a hot spot, as they designated, but you know, we are doing our best here to help people during these trying times.
That you're going to be more than...
Drive a lot of miles, that's for sure. Some people live way out in the middle of nowhere, miles from any store, miles from the nearest town. This is like off the grid. We grew up here, and yet we find places we've never been before.
This one has electric and gets really hot.
Meet a lot of beautiful people. And we see a lot of nice, beautiful places as well. We are unloading some donations that came from the Rotary Club here in northern Utah. And they got 5 vehicles full of stuff, so it's quite challenging, but we are almost halfway done.
Awesome.
A lot of the people that are helping combat this virus are corporations, private donors. And the biggest part of this is to have a strong team, because without a team, no one can do it by themselves. And the volunteers we have, I mean, we service all these communities because so many people want to help out. The great team that I have with my project program coordinator, Sahar, my good friend Sahar, should really help me out.
We don't always have produce, but we do today. And that's always at last minute, like, wow, we got a surprise, like, let's go get it out. So we have produce. Every person that comes through our line is either a familiar face or a potential family member. If you guys need anything else, just message. Make deliveries for elders 65 and over, families in need, and those who have tested positive here within the Utah Navajo community. This has kind of just changed everything for me, because I thought that this spring that I would be helping youth learn the awesome world of filmmaking. And I am now hoisting 50-pound bags of beans. Imagine a state the size of West Virginia with only 11 grocery stores. That's basically painting the picture of what we are experiencing here in the Navajo Nation. I believe as a Navajo Nation whole count, they're looking at over 4,000 cases. That has now surpassed per capita the number of cases from both New York City or New Jersey. The Navajo Nation had received $600 million in the federal government. However, that has not been spent. It's still in the planning phases. So this is not necessarily cash readily available to purchase supplies. That's the last delivery. This is a woman that she hasn't had food for several days and she doesn't have transportation. So happy to find you.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
I'm here by myself.
Oh, it's you?
I have a daughter that passed away, what, 2 or 3 days ago. Her funeral was over there, so I'm here by myself. My grandson, I don't know, I think he's in Cortez with his girlfriend.
Did you bury her over here at this yard?
Yeah, she's buried over there.
Oh no. COVID?
Huh?
Was she sick?
No.
No.
There was nothing wrong with her at all. I
Oh.
don't know what happened to her.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. that you came by. It makes me happy to see somebody come over and talk to me. Because I'm here by myself. Nobody to talk to. Thank you. They didn't have any.
They were hungry.
You know, you see somebody in trouble and you go. You don't think about it, you just react. And that's what happened. That's how this started for me. And it's affected me deeply because you see people hurting, you see people hungry or people asking for help, and you see people who are sick with the virus, and you know, it affects you, you know, it moves you. You know, I've never really thought I would have ever put something like this together, because when you think of helping another person, you just think of like helping your neighbor. You know, you never think helping a nation, part of it. What really helped was I had a team behind me. It changed my life because everything that I got into was music or film. And it drastically changed my career path. And I think, you know, it's like a life lesson of some sort. You think you know who you are, but you know, life will smack you inside the head out of nowhere and be like, no, you don't.